Hey everybody, I'm Philip,
And I'm Justin.
and together we are Pajamas. And we just finished episode 13 of season 2. Yeah. So if you saw that, thank you for watching this one. We are on the Christmas episode, which is called The Runaway Bride, the bridge between seasons 2 and 3. So, without further ado, are you ready?
Yes. And thank you for staying.
Yes, thank you very much. If you're still here, thank you. I know my opinions can be very,
Divisive?
yeah, to say the least. I'm allowed to my own point of view, just as you are, just as you are. So, all right, you ready for some Christmas cheer?
I suppose.
Okay.
It's, well, in the form of an angry bride, but, well, all right. Let's see
Fair
how
enough.
this turns out.
All right, without further ado, let's get into it. That's me at the wedding. You ain't all that. Why are you wearing white? Okay, so you had a point about being abducted on your wedding day, and
Well, I'd be very upset if all of a sudden I disappeared from the wedding and appeared
Catherine Tate.
out of nowhere into this unknown place.
Is he gonna steal another woman from someone else or in a relationship?
Hold on, wait a minute. What are you dressed like that for?
I'm going camping bowling. I've waited all my life for this. I was seconds away and then you, I don't know, drug me or something.
I haven't done anything.
Human.
Yeah. Is that optional?
Well, it is for me.
Nice.
I don't understand it. I understand everything. This can't happen.
How many women have you abducted?
That's my friend.
Where is she then? Popped out for a spacewalk?
Does she scream everything she says?
This man you're marrying, what's his name?
Lance.
Good luck, Lance.
Oi! No stupid Martian is gonna stop me.
This music's kind of fun. It's like adventure music, like.
I've got one wedding about to arrive and another wedding refusing to leave, so yes, I do think it's a police matter.
Now, it's only a flying police box. Now keep your eyes on the road.
Right? Nothing to see here.
Trust me.
Is that what you said to her? Your friend? The one you lost?
Connected, you're not clever, you're not important.
This friend of yours, just before she left, did she punch you in the face? Stop bleeping me!
When was this?
6 months ago.
Bit quick to get married.
Clever boy. Eat you up.
The two sets of particles magnetize and whap. You were pulled inside the TARDIS.
I'm a pencil inside a mug.
Yes, you are.
4H sums you up.
Lance, what was NC20 working on?
Oh my god!
Genius.
Hibernating at the edge of the universe until the secret heart is uncovered and called out.
That man's smart.
Far down does it go?
All the way to the center of the earth.
Really?
Months I've had to put up with her. Months. A woman who can't even point to Germany on a map. Text me, dear God, the never-ending fountain of fat, stupid trivia.
Going further back than I've ever been before. Dead, kaput! So you're the new key. Brand new particles, living particles. I need you to open it, and you have never been so quiet.
Yeah, I think we've gone a bit beyond that now, sweetheart.
You want to be released? Yes! You're supposed to say, I do!
It's Christmas.
Harvest the human.
Thanks for nothing.
Guess what I've got, Donna? Pockets.
How did that fit in now?
They're bigger on the inside.
There's one problem. We've drained the Thames. Ah.
No damage, you're fine.
Yeah, but apart from that, I missed my wedding, lost my job, and became a widow on the same day.
Well, you could always come with me. I don't need anyone.
Yes, you do. Because sometimes I think you need someone to stop you.
Well, all right then.
Do you miss Rose now?
That is a fair question, actually. All right, I deserve that. All right. All right. Maybe a little bit. Thoughts?
It was very interesting. It took ever since the beginning of Earth to come up with this plan.
I like that idea, though. The creature and makeup design was fantastic for the Rachnos.
Oh yes, I thought that she was a magnificent villainess.
Like she looked really cool. Like even the eyes up here were blinking. Well done, well done. To see this, and then to think that I would look at smudgy marker face, and not be, yeah, I get budget stuff, but throw me a bone here. Come on, fantastic. This is what I expect. Yeah. Now the villainess was a little hammy. Blah, blah. But it worked. It worked. I liked her. I thought she was very, very cool. I don't know if we need to retread the things in Santa garb with instrument weapons exactly like we did last year. But it's fine. If she is the companion, I hope this entire season is not, oi! Oi! I don't like people thinking they can slap you because they're a certain gender and you're a certain gender and that makes it okay to slap people. You know, you can disagree. Awesome. No one should be slapping anybody. That's what I'm saying. Like, you can slap them, but they can't hit you back. Like, you shouldn't be hitting people in the first place, is what I'm saying. So I hope it's not an entire season of her saying oi and slapping the doctor. That will get really irritating. And yes, I will miss Rose. Because she was a selfish nightmare, but Rose had a pleasant voice, wasn't abusive.
And she could also very likely tell you where Germany is on a map.
Possibly, yes. Did that offend you? Did that bother you a little bit?
Well, of wondering how someone could not do something as simple as that,
Living in Europe.
Yes, it would be like...
Where's Texas? And you don't know where Texas is if you live in America.
Yes, that would be disturbing.
And then the Empress being all like, you said mean things about her. Snip, snip, snip. Ah! Well, he wasn't exactly unfounded. She seemed like loud, abrasive, obnoxious. Am I gonna like any of the companions? Oh my god. If this season, or however long she's in it, is gonna be oi slap, And her shrill scream with her voice.
Well, the doctor did make that comment that she can definitely scream.
Like, I know of Catherine Tate. I like her as an actress. But, oh man, I hope they don't write her like this. The doctor's so manipulative. You don't come with me? No. But you've seen what's out there. He did the same shit to Rose. He's so manipulative.
He does get lonely and wants to have a companion.
Yeah, and I understand that. But Rose's body isn't even cold yet. You can't even say her name without getting emotional. Verklempt. I think maybe don't have a rebound. You don't need a rebound relationship. It's not healthy.
Maybe he still needs more time to grieve.
No, he does. Yeah. Don't be like asking the first woman you meet on your spaceship to stay with you then. I get that he's lonely. And I'm half serious. Like, I understand why he's doing what he's doing, and I can empathize with the feelings. But like, there's a hole, a void. Mm-hmm. And he wants to fill that. But it reminds me of like people who are in abusive relationships or abusive in general, and they have like their MO about how they do it and their methodology and I'm not saying the doctor is like that, but he has the same tactics to ensnare someone, like lasso them, and then come to the TARDIS, that kind of thing. And props to her for saying no. And for calling him out. I do like that she calls out the doctor. She isn't so enamored with him that he's this flawless, beautiful entity that,
It would probably be good to have a character to
not
keep him in line.
Yeah, not hero worship him. Yeah. As long as it's not oi slap. As long as we don't get shrill, screechy voiced oi and then unnecessary physical abuse. I will not enjoy it, and I will complain about it every time, and I will drive more people away. I don't want to do that.
I suspect that you would even keep a tally of how many
I should.
there would.
There were 2. 2 oi slaps this episode. We will have an oi slap counter now. We'll write that down. Oi slap counter.
This really means much to you.
Why would it not? You thought of it. It's like they're trying a little too hard to make her not Rose, but they're going in like the other direction with it. Like, rein it in. We need somebody who's just like I said before, somebody who's even tempered and just kind of down to earth. And Donna does seem to be that way in some respects. Telling the doctor no.
While at the same time having a yearn for adventure.
Yeah, exactly. But not being so enamored with it that the doctor's ploys that he uses to snare women. And do the companions always have to be female? Can the doctor have a male companion? And why not? Why would the doctor be straight? It's an alien Time Lord from Gallifrey.
To my awareness, it probably doesn't even have a real gender, so I suppose why that would come to its...
Yeah, I'm picking. It just does seem kind of weird. It's always a female. Although season 1 Doctor, I think, would have been a bit more swingerish. Yeah, like, I like Tennant's Doctor, but it's a little too...
Snarky?
No, he is snarky as shit, yeah. You've seen it in movies and everything, like human females are the epitome of attraction in the universe. It would not be that way. If there were alien life forms that came to this planet, they would not give a shit if you were a human female. They could care less. Like, oh, look at me, I'm a little lady. They're not gonna fucking care. They're gonna exterminate.
Well, yes, it would be like looking at
this
an exotic animal.
Look at this. Like, this is a human female to an alien life form if it's just coming here. This is a male human life form to an alien that's coming here. We're these things. Now I've offended all the women. I just lost my female audience.
You shouldn't think that way. You did mention whether male or female, it wouldn't make a difference to it.
It wouldn't, no. But have you noticed that? Viewers, have you noticed that? And you can tell they're written by heterosexual men, but it's like every time an alien comes here or whatever, it's like human females are just like sexualized. It feels a little too much like that with Tennant's Doctor. Not the sex part, but the attraction part, and because she's female. The first Doctor, I think, would have been attracted to anybody.
Which is what I would have thought would be what the Doctor would be, because it is a completely separate species.
But this Doctor, the Tennant Doctor, just feels like he's written more of like a sexualized purpose, if that makes sense. Like
sex appeal?
Well, yeah, sex appeal, yeah. like we talked about it before, like the first Doctor for us, the last season, just seemed more lax with that. We're retreading ground we've already talked about. And the freaking birds are out. We've been watching Doctor Who all night. But yeah, let's go through my notes real fast. The Doctor says, I don't understand it, and I understand everything.
Interesting.
Sometimes I wonder if I wasn't so attracted to David Tennant, if I would just absolutely hate this version of the Doctor. Because he's so fucking arrogant. Like, I loved the aloof charm of the first Doctor. Like, yeah, he's not as good looking as David Tennant to me, but he had a certain charm about him. And a certain, like, charisma to him. It's like, David Tennant is, like, attractive and knows it, and then that's, like, I don't know. Everyone's seeing the TARDIS just down the highway.
Oh, yes, that was a very interesting scene.
Okay. We're not even trying to be... I get why you did it. I understand, plot-wise. But you would have to think, by the time the thing came down, the lady's ship, people in London would have to be like, what the fuck is going on? Like, they just saw a flying police box down the... Mm-hmm. Why is that not on the news? Why is random ship in the sky?
Maybe it was, but they were busy on vacation. Remember what she said? That's true. She was on vacation every time something should have come to her attention.
Apparently everyone in London is on vacation whenever anything happens in London, with all the people that are in London when these things happen. I thought the part of the reception was funny, where they were still having the reception, and that kind of amused me.
Well, it's paid for. There's probably no refund for something like that. Actually, I'm not sure if such a thing can be refunded. So they may as well enjoy it and have a party.
I like that the one lady in the wedding was just like, it's like, that'd be me. And the more Donna talked, I'm like, she seems like she'd be just like, to know. You know? Just like, oh my God. And you would think, and this is just me nitpicking, and I completely own up to that. You would think that they would come up with something other than, I've said it before, the Santas with instruments, but these slow moving Santas. And it just seems weird to go back to that well again. But to have it, I was expecting the really cool looking space creatures to come back for revenge after Torchwood blew up that one ship.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't know if they should have melded the two together. Like the Arachnos by themselves, the idea, awesome. Looked freaking awesome, amazing. The Santa instruments thing, it's been done. If you're not going to bring back the other people, I forget their name now, with a really cool makeup from the last Christmas one, then don't do the same thing again. It's a copy-paste new veneer. And again, didn't mind it. It didn't bother me like that much. I just thought it was kind of weird that they would have a different antagonist but use the same methodology as before.
Yes, it's something that references a previous one, but it doesn't actually completely reference to something that was before. It's something else that is using the same method. And
then the same thing, like the whole, like, she has this stuff in her and it's attracted to her because of that. Just a little too samey on that front, but overall, doesn't bother me. I think the strength of the Arachnos and the design and the actress just doing really awesome with it and just looked really cool. I think that really made it work for me in the end. So, they go down the elevator to the lower basement. They get out of the thing. And Donna has to say, where are we? What goes on down here? And I'm like, fucking seriously? They just got down there too, Donna.
Mm-hmm.
Where's Germany? I already talked about that. Is this going to be the season that always slaps? We're keeping a counter from now on. And again, nitpicky, but the Doctor likes to, they do the Doctor stammering to buy time. Oh, no, wait, wait, it's like they would have fired. Like, it doesn't bother me. It's just when they go to the well too many times. The Doctor has done that so many times.
It does lead one to question of how he could have known that they would have then waited patiently for him to finish what he had to say.
They always do. They always do. No,
if they don't even care about his existence or find him as a nuisance, they're probably not going to care what the rest of his sentence is going to be.
It would have been like, there should have been like, no, ready, aim. Just like, wait, hold up. The end
would very likely have been a more That would have probably happened if it would happen in reality.
Yeah, and I understand this isn't obviously in reality, but they kind of go to the well with the doctor stammering to buy time in situations that it really wouldn't make sense. Also, we got the human race is awesome speech again, which yeah, it's like he's like doing the same. He just seems really. It's the same stuff he did with Rose, in the same exact way, and it's borderline creepy if you think about it. If you really think about it. Like almost predatory. It just feels like we're treading the same ground. And I understand it. It's the Doctor's nature to review the human race unless Daleks and Cybermen are attacking and we need to stand inside the building and talk for 20 minutes while this amazing human race gets lasered. Favorite line in the entire episode. When he said sorry about the groom-to-be. She says he deserved it. No, he didn't. I was like, Rose would not have said that. I did like that. If this is the Donna we get, if she's the companion, I'm assuming she's a companion because they spend the whole episode introducing her. If this is the Donna we get, I'm all for it. I'm all for that Donna. Don't give me oi slap Donna. And then like we talked about, you could always come with me using the "you've seen out there" line. It's like the same as the human race line and the stammering to buy time line and the Christmas Santas with the instruments line.
And she had quite a different opinion of it from Rose in that she sees him as dangerous.
Which I appreciated her saying no. I really appreciated her saying no and telling him. You know, it's good. Someone needs to, because this version of the Doctor, as said, is so freaking arrogant and cocky. He needs put in his place, just not with physical violence. So yeah, I guess we'll see what happens. I hope the companions just aren't always written to be these just nightmarish people that are just painful and grating to sit through, which we don't know. We don't know. This is our first introduction to Donna, so this is my first impression. I don't know what happens. Please don't tell me. It's just I'm going off of initial reaction. This is what I know Donna from, this is what I know of Donna so far. After getting out of the relationship with Rose that we had for 2 seasons, and then now I see like another thing. I'm just like, okay, breathe. Just pray that the episodes are strong enough in topic and in execution to make it all bearable. Especially if we're going to be going down the same plot points the Doctor's already done with Rose. If you understand what I'm trying to say out there, let me know in the comments about this. It just seems kind of, if someone's in a relationship and they do certain things to kind of ensnare someone or weave their magic around them to, enamor that person to them, and they follow it in a very systematic way, then they lose this new person, start doing the same things in the same way again. It looks like a version of psychopathy.
It's very interesting that you used the term weave and the antagonist is a spider thing.
Yeah. And I'm not saying that the Doctor's intentions are malicious or anything bad. I understand that he's lonely and he's heartbroken. I get that. It's just me picking up on being an external viewer who doesn't know how it plays out. I'm just reacting to how it is presenting itself to me. And I just hope it's not going to continue through the season. Because I would like to enjoy the adventures and enjoy the companion and enjoy the Doctor. But I think they just play their hand a little too heavy sometimes with him being snarky and cocky and arrogant. And then the companion being obnoxious and rude and selfish. And if Donna's companion, at least we won't get stars in her eyes, hero worship of the Doctor. A more sensible, grounded approach would be welcome. Just learn where Germany is, and it's a start. Anything you would like to add about this episode?
Did it seem like somehow the Doctor had a bit of a change of personality?
What do you mean?
Well, with the scene of the death, and she cried for the death of her children.
Yeah.
Well, for him to be callous like that with life seemed to be out of character for the Doctor to be.
Well, she also said that the Time Lords were the ones that murdered her people in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
So I think maybe there's more there that we don't know about. Maybe Donna was more sympathetic. The Doctor was just apathetic, it was definitely very cold and very uncaring.
It was actually a sad scene for me.
Yeah, it was very
Because,
yeah.
I know from personal experience the relationship between mother and child, of how very special that relationship is. He did give her an offer of having her own planet that they could go to. With all of the magical things that he could probably have done something like, I warned you, and it looked like they would be about to die, but then she would have said that she changes her mind, and then instantly then teleports them somewhere else.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
It seems a little more like what the Doctor would have done. Like, for example, what to do with the people that were under the experimentation of the cat people.
Right. Yeah. That's a little different. Like I said, they had battled before, so we don't know the history there. We don't know the nature of why it happened. We don't know what they did, the Arachnos, why the Time Lords had to intervene and almost exterminate them from existence. It goes back to that. The good and evil is just how you look at it. Like, in some ways, how are the Time Lords different than the Daleks, or different from the Arachnos? Like, when they exterminate, it's for the good of things. When other people do it, they're bad. Well, that's how it's written, obviously. But like we've talked about in past episodes, perception is a very interesting thing. And good and evil is just... it's how the story's told.
Yes, with usually... well, whichever one wins, that is the one that usually ends up being the side that ends up being good, because it's the one that then gets to tell the end of the story.
Right.
Of this or that story.
And they're going to present themselves as noble and powerful, yeah. But yeah, overall, interesting. I'm still a little trepidatious about where we go from here. But yeah, we'll start season 3 in the near future and see what happens. Is there anything else you'd like to add? Alrighty. Well, it's going to wrap this one up. It is late for us. It is dawn outside. We are going to turn to dust if the sun comes out. So we must retreat to our coffins for the night. As always, I don't have a fancy outro, so I will simply say thank you for watching, and we will see you in the next one, either in a new video or in season 3, wherever we may land. Just like the Doctor. We don't know. Until then, goodbye.
Goodbye.